First pitch of the night here is taken for ball one as we are underway in Toronto. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Tulowitzki is there for it. One away. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brett Gardner.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third,
Carlos Beltran takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a looper to left. Saunders coasts under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Mark Teixeira will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Swing and a miss on the fastball to Teixeira as he falls behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And here's a swing by Teixeira as this one is sent out to deep left field. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Two out here and a runner at second. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Stroman comes set. 2-2 on its way home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
This one's flared toward left center. Tulowitzki into shallow left, and that ends the inning. Devin Travis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Coming up for Toronto, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. In now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tulowitzki.
Low with the splitter, ball one.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and the throw is in time. Tulowitzki is retired, 2 down now. Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Justin Smoke set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Alex Rodriguez will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, the old vet still got it. He may be getting up there in age, but that doesn't seem to be affecting his ability to hit the baseball that much.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Brian McCann is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Brian McCann.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
A solo home run for Brian McCann as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Didi Gregorius will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Encarnacion.
Tanaka into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Line toward the alley in left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So striding in, Michael Saunders, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Low for ball one. No one out with a runner at second. Here it comes on 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Kevin Pillar steps into the box from the stretch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Dalton Pompey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball one.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Russell Martin gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Tap foul at home plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your... Starlin Castro steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Hot shot on the ground is short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin and taken in out there for the first out. Ready now, Brett Gardner. He drew a walk his first time up. And that misses ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Saunders is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. He flew out in his last at bat.
Carlos Beltran.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Third baseman number
Josh Donaldson is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. In there, no balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Tulowitzki will take the turn and head for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Hit out towards second. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. Edwin Encarnacion walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Runners are at first and third with none out. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Michael Saunders comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1. Kevin Pillar steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. To short, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Dalton Pompey could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Ground ball left side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. One run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ivan Nova is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of it, strike one. First and second now, one man out. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for
Devin Travis stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-1. Troy Tulowitzki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
It almost looks like he's trying to be a little bit too fine right now. You just got to let it loose here.
Smoke toward third. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Carlos Beltran will lead things off, and then the Big Thunder comes next for the Yanks in the persons of Mark Teixeira and Alex Rodriguez.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in the switch hitter, Mark Teixeira, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Jesse Chavez is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Alex Rodriguez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Chopped weakly to the left. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Brian McCann will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Stepping in, Will Myers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Myers.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting,
Justin Smoke will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Popped up. Rodriguez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Kirby Yates will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
number 39.
Edwin Encarnacion steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Drilled down the line. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. You know, I think Didi Gregorius has one of the most interesting backgrounds of anybody in the big leagues. Born in Amsterdam, his dad played professionally in Europe, and his mom was a star softball player. And not only that, his brother played professionally in the Italian Baseball League. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting,
Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled his first time around. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Sacrifice attempt here. Underhanded flip. And they won't get Ellsbury as he's able to beat it out. Brett Gardner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Brett Cecil is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Aaron Hicks will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Cecil's ready. Here's the 0-2. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, and there's one away. So it's second and third with one gone now. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Mark Teixeira.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And there's ball one. Up high. 2-1 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 6-5 now. And he'll... Michael Saunders will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Michael Saunders.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Kevin Pillar steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Dalton Pompey will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Pompey.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Russell Martin ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here. So they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Travis.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now an 8-5 game. 2 on here with 1 man out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Andrew Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, just looked like he pulled across that slider a little too much. Might have tried to overthrow it.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Third baseman, number 20.
Josh Donaldson digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. To 2-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Alex Rodriguez will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Cecil comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. And a swing and a miss by A-Rod as he shakes his head in disgust. 1 away. Brian McCann steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Popped up, calling for it, Donaldson, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Will Myers will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Justin Smoke gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Edwin Encarnacion will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Into the seats, 0-1. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Michael Saunders is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Kevin Pillar steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Didi Gregorius is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a rather easy first out. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up.
Castro.
And he takes ball one. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is going to get there. He's got it, and there are two down now. So two gone now for Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional seventh inning.
Dalton Pompey steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh. Number 26 will be the new pitcher.
Number 26.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
Russell Martin will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Devin Travis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Aaron Hicks comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
The left fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Carlos Beltran will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Mark Teixeira will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. Roberto Ozuna will come on now in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of 3. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Josh Donaldson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch curveball, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nobody out. Runner on first. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting,
Justin Smoke struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Down the first baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brian McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, no strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Will Myers will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Pompey has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Didi Gregorius comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able.
Saunders is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.